everybody? Christopherleonjohnson here. Happy Thursday, the 4th of April. It's raining out. I'm in my house right now. I'm in my apartment, in my room. I actually live in an apartment building. Um, Happy Thursday to everybody out here. Happy Thursday, happy April 4th. Recently, I want to make this clear. I know this is kind of like an impromptu live video. I usually go outside and make my lives, but I want to do it inside. It's raining, and I just want to make this clear. Um, Recently, this past couple weeks, I've been helping out a lot of people, and I'm reaping the rewards of helping them out. I wasn't able to do a lot of coverage of media events as much as possible. Usually, like I'm a moderate Dem. I'm not a conservative Dem. I'm a moderate Dem, but I usually cover everything. I cover your progressive stuff, your leftist stuff, your right stuff, your middle range stuff. I cover everything. My goal is to usually try to cover at least two things a day, but I'm so busy helping people out. I'm not able to do a lot of the media coverage. But shout out to the person that like my live. Thank you. Going forward, like I'm not doing as much as possible the uh, with the media stuff. So I have to really start picking up on that stuff a little more. I have to get back into the groove. So very soon I will get back into the groove. I'm just kind of busy right now. I'm still trying to wind down from helping people out, as much as possible, using what I can do and help them out. And a few things. I did some petitioning for some people. Then I'm knocking some doors. Did a lot of things for people, especially when it comes to electoral politics. Helping people out with that. Helping out in that capacity. The one thing that I like to do is really help people out that don't have the flexibility to be helped. So I like to help out people that don't have the luxury of being helped. I like to do what I can do to put them over. The rest of the term is put them over. I like to put them higher. I like to elevate them. So it's like a servant leader type thing. You elevate people. So I like to do that. I was helping some people out with that, help them out with their campaign. Hopefully they file a petition. Hopefully that it might go through a challenge, but you know I doubt it. But if it does, they'll get on the ballot, and once that happens, it's game on. There's a certain race that I really it's not a priority race that I want to help out but one of the races I want to help out is a District 6 race in New York Six. That the incumbent is Grace Ming, and the reason I want to be on that race, really help out with that race a bit. I'm not trying to say it's my priority, is because Grace, she's just a bad follower. So going with that, it just with her is like she's a bad follower, so she needs a primary. I'm not trying to say that she's going to lose, but she needs a primary. There's certain people is like, and when they comments, they need a primary. I mean, just for me, they just need a primary. I mean, that's the thing. It's not because once if they don't get a primary, they get arrogant, they get complacent, they feel they can do what they want because if they don't get no primaries and people don't want to challenge them or they don't feel no pressure, then they can do what they want. Me, I'm the type of person like there's certain people like I have to put my foot on their neck because they need the pressure because so many people they can be used to help fulfill agendas. And Grace Ming is one of them. Grace Ming, to be exact, I'm gonna tell you right now about Grace Ming. Grace Ming is a bad follower, just like a Linda Lee, a bad follower. And so something with that, I'm really here to help out with that race and try to push her opponent to run, push her opponent to try to win that race. I mean, it's gonna be a long shot, but it doesn't hurt to try. But going forward with this video, I want to talk this right now, right? Recently, I saw the postings from the other journalists. I got some emails. I got some messages from people who say, "Hey, Chris, are you gonna go out and cover that rally?" I said, "Look, I mean, to be honest with you, that rally today up in Brooklyn, that was ran by Susan Wong. I refuse to cover it, and I refuse to cover it, and I'll explain why." Now, and what was going on before I explained the situation about the squatter crisis, right? So basically, in New York State, it's all over the country, but mainly in New York, there's a law in New York State that's called squatter rights. So basically, if you take over a home, if you just go into a home and live in it, and I'm not, uh, yeah, you're whatever. So going forward, let me see something. Yeah, going forward with I might disable it. Going forward, with the squatter rights stuff. I'm sorry, I just trying to go block someone. Some jackass put a stupid comment and he retracted the comment like a coward. So I don't care. I mean, but going forward, with squatter rights, it gives if you occupy a home or anything, once you live there for a certain amount of time, you could claim it as you have the right to live there. So what's going on right now is with this migrant crisis, a lot of these migrants are going to these homes and which are unoccupied and living in them. And then once a certain amount of time occurs, they get to claim as they can claim as they can live there. So what's going on is a lot of homeowners they're getting pissed off because this law with squatter rights. There's a lot of things they can't do. The cops can't do. The judges can't do, and they're feeling it now. What's happening, and the reason I want to make this clear, right? And like I said, I have no issue with people fighting back against squatters. I will never say that. You have the right to fight back, fight for your home. The one that you to fight for your home. But I'll say this right now in a nutshell. What I'm not going to do, and I will. This is my thing. I say that's why I don't care what people think and people don't think. What I'm not going to do is give the attention to people that don't deserve the attention. Now, I respect Susan Swan because me and her go back. She helped me out in a lot of ways before she was running city council, and I helped her back and thing. I helped her get elected. I really did. So I'm not going to ever take that way with Susan. I say I'm never going. You'll never see me say Susan this, Susan. It's not me, but it's the other two council members that was there. Um, Other council members that was here. And yeah, here's the thing, man. Like Mr. Zoo here, like let me tell you right now, like you're not. Look, I have. Here's the thing. I know a lot of people. I yeah. I'm not gonna lie, right? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's a fact. I would never lie. The truth is, like I said, is bullshit. Like I said, Susan helped me out a lot of ways, and Susan helped me out a lot of ways, and I'm not gonna take that away. But when it comes to the other two council members, Kalman Yeager and Ina Vernikov, those two, when you look at those two, they shouldn't be involved in the situation. And I'm going to explain why. Because Kalman Yeager rents, right? Kalman Yeager is a renter. He rents an apartment building. Now, he doesn't own any, he doesn't own a home. He doesn't own a land. He doesn't own property. He rents an apartment building. And then Ina Vernikov, on the other hand, lives in Miami. So it just with those two is like, look, like I said, I'm media. I've been in this stuff for a long time. I see bullshit from a mile away. Now, when it comes to Ina will do anything for a photo op. She sees it as a photo op, and she sees the camera and she loves it and she goes in front of it and she doesn't give a damn about um anything but her own image. And that's the thing about Ina. You know what I'm saying? So it just with that, it just like, yo, I'm not. I mean, it just like I said, people like, well, what are you talking about? Like, first off, this is what people gotta say, and I didn't. I think I've made this clear about a few years ago. I think like a year ago when I was against her because of some bullshit. I was one of the main ones that helped her get into the city council. If you think I'm lying, ask people around. I was one of the main ones that was there when she had nobody around her, and she was like a greedy into this shit. You think, and people said, look, well, her is like, you had to like really grab her, hold her hand to do things. You think like she would have won the city council race over Steve Stapperstein if people didn't have to push her to push her. I was one of the main people that was help doing that stuff, doing that shit to her, pushing her, push her, do certain things. There's a lot of people that would push her. She wasn't really inspired to do a lot of things, you know. And people like me and other people, like I'm not gonna name them, we had to like really push her to do certain things because, like I said, we didn't really do what we did in 2021 to put her in that position. She would never defeated Steve Saperstein. She would never defeated the guy. Steve Saperstein would have wiped her ass out. It would have been just another your typical Democrat who is in a majority Democratic district, defeated the Republican. You know what I mean? But that 2021 race was something different, and I was part of that. So, but when it comes to Ina, it's just like with her is like, lady, don't you're not fooling me. You can fool the other people out there who don't know you, who doesn't know the real you, who don't know the real Ina Vertical, don't know that well Ina, you have to push Ina to get to do certain things, and you know you have to push her to do certain things. Like, you're not fooling me. You can fool the other people out there that she had. Like, she could fool the other people that she got on that days because she's with Donald Trump and she's on Fox News and all these stupid ass, all these conservative channels. But you can't fool a guy like me. Like I said, I was there in 2021 and I donated to the campaign. And if you think I'm lying, the numbers, the evidence is right there. The photos don't lie. I covered her office opening. I donated to the campaign first 2021. The numbers and photos and the fact does speak for itself. So that's the thing about Ina. So when it comes to Ina, it's like, lady, you're not fooling me. You're not fooling me. I know what this is about. This is another little photo op. You don't give a damn about. You don't give a damn about the squatters. Yeah, like, yo, thank you, D. Yeah, like I said, you don't, like I say, Ina does not give a fuck, give a rat's damn about the squatters. She doesn't give a shit about renters and homeowners and the place they go to. And people gotta ask this question, like, well, what do you mean she doesn't care? Let me ask you this question, right? Ask her this question, and ask any politician this question. What is your real thoughts about good cause eviction? Because with good cause eviction is going to help these squatters out. Because when it comes to good causes, with good cause eviction, right? And people got to say about good cause eviction. People, this is one thing you got to watch out with good cause eviction, because the speaker is behind good cause eviction. I don't think they even brought that bullshit up with good cause eviction. Good cause eviction means that to order to evict a tenant, they need a good cause. They can't just say, well, we're going to evict you because you're paying less than market rate. They need like a good reason to evict you. That's the point of good cause. So they need like a solid reason to evict you. Like, well, you have to be like a danger to the building or danger to the property or something to that extent to be evicted. And then when it comes to good cause eviction, the landlord has to renew your lease every time the lease comes up. So that means, like, say like you're paying less than market rate rent and your lease about to be expired. The landlord can say, I don't have to renew your lease because of you're paying less than market rate and a certain reason. You might be lapping on your rent payments and whatever the hell, blah, blah, blah. So then I'll renew your lease, right? Now, when it comes to good cause eviction, it mandates the landlord to renew leases all the time, and they need a good reason to evict the tenant. Now, these ask, like, what's her real thoughts about good cause eviction? She won't say anything about that. She's like, I don't know anything about that. Yeah, she does. You know why she won't say anything about that? Because the finance chair, Justin Brandon, is for good cause eviction. The Progressive Caucus that want her out the door because of the stuff with Palestine, the gun situation, is for good cause eviction. The speaker's for good cause eviction. There's a lot of people that's in this political spectrum that's for good cause, but she won't say anything about that. None of these politicians in the city council won't say anything realistic about being against good cause eviction, and that's the truth. So when it comes to Ina, like I said, going back to her, it's like all this stuff is a photo op. It's nothing but a camera time for her. It's bullshit. It's WWE for. She don't give a damn about renters or squatters. Ain't that all she care about is her own image and her own self. Like, well, I'm on that camera. I'm in front of these people's camera lenses. I'm on Twitter and I can retweet it and I can share it. Oh, I was here and I actually. Don't fool me. You can, like I said, fool the people at the South Brooklyn Republican clubs, and all those people in young Republican clubs that will do anything for a photo op. You ain't fool me. I know you're fake. I know you're full of shit. I know who you align with. So you're not fooling me. Now when it comes to Yeager, when it comes to Yeager, the truth about Kalman Yeager is Kalman is doing whatever you have to do to make sure that he does not lose to Tony Herbert. And now, people don't understand about this is Kami Yeager rents. Kami Yeager does not own a home, and Tony Herbert owns a home, right? Now, me and Tony don't get along. Like I said, this is a long reason that we and this guy don't get along. But you have to understand, Tony is running in the 41st district for state assembly. Now, my prediction is Tony might pull it off. Like I said, you never know because, like, when it comes to that race, it's an open seat. It's an open seat. Um, the incumbent is retiring. Helly Weinstein is retiring, and a lot of people, when it comes to Helly Weinstein, she put a bad taste in people's mouths. She put a bad taste. Now, what's going on with the 41st district is technically an open seat. It covers Midwood, Sheepshead Bay. It covers like a lot of the Russian and Jewish areas, and has a little small black population, like probably up Utica. Now, the thing about that race is, like, when it comes to an open seat like that, it's technically like an all new seat. It's technically like an all new seat. And now, when it comes to Helly Weinstein, like I said, Helly Weinstein put a bad taste in people's mouths because the way she handled this, way she was in the district, and the way she handled this migrant crisis, being silent on things, not attending things, so it put a bad taste in people's mouths. Now, Helly Weinstein is going to endorse Kami Yeager for state assembly. And I'll make this clear right now. Like I said, if people see that name on Kalman's thing, they might give Kalman the finger and vote for his opponent. Like I said, when it comes to that race, it's 1-on-1 with no ranked choice voting. Whoever gets the most votes wins. And that's what you gotta understand. So you can never doubt Tony of him winning that race. He might pull it off. He might pull the upset. You never know. But going back to this, right? Kalman rents. He doesn't own an apartment. He doesn't own an apartment building. He doesn't own a condo. Nothing like that. He rents. What the hell does he really? What the hell does he really have a skin in the game with the migrant with the squatter situation? He doesn't. Like, me tell me that a guy like Kami Yeager who lives in a district where you have like crazy amount of police patrols. He's an Orthodox Jew, and I'm not trying to disparage. Like I said, I love our Jewish people, but you got to say in those districts where there's a lot of Orthodox Jews and Hasidic Jews, they have a big time. They have police patrols, NYPD police patrols, and they have their own private police patrols. Shorm and Shrema, Shorm, and yeah, the NYPD. They do patrols 24/7, especially in the nighttime. You think if the NYPD sees some Hispanic people, because most of the migrants are Hispanic, or they see some Africans running around in his district, you think that they're gonna be real suspicious if a Hispanic person tries to come in and out of of an apartment building or anything that's in a predominantly Jewish Hasidic? Get the hell out of here! Like this guy, like I said, like, is bullshit. It's complete bullshit. To the chances of having a person that doesn't supposed to be living in his area, trying to open shop and move into one of his areas, like one of his areas, it's just like slim to none. It's like 99% is not happening. It's bullshit. So like I said, like, it's just like with him, it's like, yo, all this stuff is a photo op. All this stuff is nothing but electioneering time. It's election time. It's complete bullshit. So going forward with the stuff, it's like, yo, like, this thing about today, like I said, like, I refuse to cover the event. I'm not stupid. I'm not like other people that is blind to the bullshit. I see bullshit. I'm not going through the coverage. But like I said, the only people that said they had the right to fucking say it was Vicky Palladino, who actually owns a home, and Vicky and Christy Marmorato, who was in Bayside, because Christy technically, she could just drive over the bridge, through the next bridge, and she's right in Bayside. But Christy owns a home. Like I said, those two own a home. Justin Brandon owns a home. Like I said, this thing, right? Anytime a person that actually rents an apartment building, apartment, try to act like they find it's just, you gotta start seeing like what the hell is going on. Like, come on, like, what's the biggest chances of a person just moving in your apartment building? It's slim to none. Get out of here. It's a home is kind of different. But like I said, today, always watch the technology. Always watch the people that's trying to fight for you. Because some people, these people don't give a shit. They don't care about. Um, the people that they so called talking for or fighting for. They just see it as a photo op. They try to cover their ass because they know what's around the corner. It's all it's about. So it's some BS. Like I said today, I'm not gonna cover that shit. It's just a fucking joke. Um, I have other things to handle, and that's all I gotta say. So, like I said before, Calvin, like I said, look, it's just nothing against the Jew. I love my Jewish people. I love them. I love my Jewish people. But don't fool people. Like I said, like do not fool people. Where Calvin, when you live in the area where they have crazy amount of police patrols and the chances of crime happening in those areas are like slim to none. Get the hell out of here. Like who you fooling? Like come on, bro. I live in a district where the chances of me of crime happening is like high versus your area where it's like dead low, especially where you live at. It's like dead really police patrols like all the time. So don't fool anybody. Stop the photo op bullshit. Like I said, it's complete bullshit. And I'm gonna say it right now: the squatter thing is a state matter. It's more of a state matter. You gotta go to the state and handle this stuff. You gotta go to the governor's office. I mean, in Albany. I'm not trying to say it out in front of 633 3rd Avenue. Go to Albany and get these elected officials to start pushing. And I know I just saw one with Jamie Williams. Shout out to Jamie Williams. I love her. She put a bill trying to end this stuff with Brooke Krasny and Stern in the state assembly. I just saw it recently on the Ledger, on the state assembly website. But, like I said, a lot of these people, like I said, they see it as a photo op. They only see it as a photo op. They don't give a damn about fucking about renters or homeowners. Like I said, a person that lives in a gated district or area where they have like crazy amount of police patrols and private private patrols, armed patrols. You think they really know the real plight of being a homeowner or being a renter? Get the hell out of here. They crazy. They don't. A person that lives in a gated community, they don't, because you have police patrol. It's like, come on, get out of here. So you gotta watch. You gotta understand this type of stuff. So before this, that's all I gotta say. It's my comment, and that's it. So I'm about to log off and take care. Later.